wonder why women go to the ladies' room in groups and in pairs? That's because the ladies' room is the place where we feel comfortable being vulnerable. It's the place where we strategize and we support each other. I'm Roxann Smithers. Welcome to the ladies' room.
Where do women go for honesty, strategy, guidance, and inspiration? Welcome to the ladies' room. Hosted by Roxann Smithers.
So today, I am so excited to welcome in three amazing women, and we're going to be discussing authenticity, bringing your full self to the table. And that is absolutely something that is important that we need to do as we venture out into the world to take over. So today I have with me Ashleigh Thomas. Ashleigh is the owner of 4C Empire, an online distributor for Black-owned goods. I've got Dr. Tamara D'Anjou Turner. She is a psychologist with Powers Ferry Psychological Associates. And I have Sibyl Slade. She's a vice president and financial advisor with Life Plan Financial Advisors. I want to thank you ladies for joining me today. And on this episode, we are lounging in the executive lounge so that we can keep with our ladies' room theme. Thank you all for coming today to join me for this great discussion. How are you all doing?
Good. Thank you for having us.
So as we've discussed, and the idea of this conversation and this show is that we want to create a place for Black women as business owners and as executives to be honest about our victories, about our challenges, and about our experiences as we navigate this world, right? We are all powerful. We are all doing amazing things in our areas, but we don't always have a place where we can really just kick back, be honest, and have true conversation. So that's what we're going to do today. And with our theme, authenticity, we are definitely going to have an amazing conversation. So I'm looking forward to learning some stuff from you guys because I know you all have wonderful information. Did you guys have a chance to watch any of the coverage or the confirmation for Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson? Right?
You're just gonna throw the ball.
Well, we're on. I mean, it is the debate, right? It is the debate. One of the most powerful things I saw was another one of these memes where it showed the various sort of career categories. Clerk for whether you clerk for this person or clerk for the Supreme Court, schools, experience. There were all these categories, and they had the most recent Supreme Court justices, and they had her, and it was like a mountain of checked boxes. Yes. You literally have to be perfect, right? And then you're still questioned and doubted from the door. So we still face it, right? Yeah. But how do you balance? What were you guys' thoughts? What was your experience in seeing that in real time? So it's sort of the reality, but then it goes back to what you just said, that people are more aware of it. It was for the world to see. Right. And something that we know and have experienced and have been taught generationally, right or wrong, it was on display for the world.
Right. I feel like so kind of going back to the way that I said that I presented myself in a certain way, I feel like she also presents herself in a certain way, knowing what these stereotypes are and being the extreme opposite of any negative stereotype, right? But I think that's just a heavy load for her to have to do. Like, she was so calm, she was so graceful, she was so patient. And that's not what I saw when I saw the other, Supreme Court hearings. I saw impatience, I saw people getting upset that they were being questioned over legitimate, crimes, and, that they should be questioned about, at the very least questioned about. And she was being questioned about things that were ludicrous, and she remained so calm under pressure. I just think it's it's a high bar, So I think she's just an example of kind of like what you're saying. You have to be better than, you have to be twice as good.
Yeah. What did you think, Sibyl, when you were watching?
So I didn't watch it. I couldn't stomach it. I'm still my daddy's child. Like, I hate condescension. So I couldn't stomach it. So I just catch the highlights and, read the articles. I couldn't watch it, but I do think that she was able to endure because that wasn't her first rodeo with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anytime I feel that women of color are in a position from a credibility standpoint where they're over their peers, we have that, we face that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure in her career, that was not her first rodeo. So she knew what to expect and she focused.
Yeah, she's had that energy before. You reach a certain point. You are anywhere where you are stereotypically not expected to be. You've had that energy, right? We've all practiced that. Yeah. So, that was a situation where it was both the best of times and the worst of times. We're seeing this amazing Black woman, somebody who looks like us, whose experiences we know, who has her group of friends, who has her Kiki crew, right? Has her friends from college, people that know the dirt, and they've all sort of like excelled together on this highest stage. But we're also seeing that difficult side of it, of sort of the mud that you're trudging through. Besides her, any other examples? There was so much joy still, to paraphrase Senator Booker. There was still joy in that moment to see her there. I mean, there's little things that I get excited about, like, oh, she's got natural hair, or these moments where you see these things that are these signifiers that we are bringing ourselves to the room, or we see that on a national stage or a worldwide stage. Any other examples that kind of stick out for you when you've had that little moment of joy, when you see the only way I can describe it is just a Black woman being a Black woman.
I had it this week. Lisa Cook.
Okay.
Our first Black Fed governor.
Yes.
That was so exciting to me. I won't say where I came from, where I spent 21 years, but to see that and on my watch and in my lifetime, yes, I just feel like it's our moment. It's our moment. Even though we have to jump these hurdles, it's our moment.
Absolutely. Guys, any sort of example?
So I feel like Stacey Abrams flipping Georgia was a wonderful moment for me. It's one of those moments to me where it's like she knew that her election was unfairly handled. And instead of just staying stuck in the sadness of that and the unfairness of that, she came back and she did something that nobody else could have done, And to me, it was such a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I just want to thank you ladies so much for this conversation. And where can folks find you? They're looking for you.
So you can find me two ways. You can find me at SibylSlade.com or you can find me at LifePlanFin.com.
All right.
So I am at AtlantaPsychologist.com.
Straight to the point.
And on all the social media handles for the culture. So it's the number 4, THECULTR, for the culture. So that's Facebook, fortheculture.com, Instagram, Twitter, you name it.
Thank you, ladies, so much. And I want to thank everyone for joining us in the ladies' room. You've gotten a little bit of a tidbit in what we do when the ladies hit that room and we strategize together. And we look forward to inviting you back to the ladies' room.